Someone has taken a shortcut for the tie bars. One of the paddies found it when he was cutting out the extra vent ducts. I told him I wanted Kimbers nowhere near the site. I'll tell you this. He's either a cock-up or a fiddle. I had him cover it up from prying eyes.
Who else knows about this?
Whoever it is that's out to chip you.
Out at the moment. Please leave the message after the tone. Thank you.
Kimbers do it all. They get all the contract.
Ask Nathan, ask your contracts manager.
I'm asking you, site supervision. Pay peanuts, you get monkeys.
I tell Nathan about Kimbers.
You not think to tell me?
You're such a big fella these days, Slacey. You're frightened to spit on the same bit of pavement as yourself.
Looks bad, Slacey.
Slacey falls back in surprise. You did well, Michael, spotting it. Keeping your mouth shut.
It was worth it for the look on your face.
Knew a fellow one time had a grin just like Michael here has. Spread both ends, met at his collar stud, his head fell off. Still the betting man.
And the drinking man.
See me tomorrow. I'll bankroll you for a week or two. I don't know why you keep working for me, Michael. You hate me so much, it must hurt you to crap.
Where have you been? I've people who
Shut
want
your trap, Maggie. We've got problems. Where's Nathan?
There are people who want to meet you.
Well, my contracts manager, dressed up like a pimp and smelling like a whore. Did you get enough to drink? You're gonna need it, you big nonce.
I'm not too keen on the bow tie, Slay. And if I was you, I'd put that suit away till it comes back into fashion.
You've just gone out of it, you darling boy. Ah, Kimber's rep. You give them all the steel contracting. I want to see you later on the site, then back to the office, then inside your head. And we're going in by way of your backside. Take a look at the 6th floor.
going on? You look a bloody mess.
This could be a bit special, Maggie. This could be the first case of an office block falling down during the tough and out party. Another first for Stacey Build. Where's Bly with my speech? Listen, get the cat in the ring, get this over with. We got work to do. For God's sake, Bly, will you fix this damn thing? All right. Can it, lads? You were great. I nearly recognised two of the tunes. Play, you bastards, play!
Michael, this is Kimber. Phone me back, please.
Please phone Mr. Brightwell on extension 534.
Bly here. This'll screw the lot of you. Bly here. This'll screw the lot of you.
I've got tits. Dry old dugs. What happened to the young bull? I'm old, fat, and soft. Are you listening to me? How bloody awful for the poor wee man.
He was a cheap little bastard.
You'll not be wearing black for him then? Dear God. You bash your way up and out, hoping somebody will sit back and go into commercial, sit back and play holy moly. When you get there, they still make you fight for every damn breath you take. Dried up old dogs like yours.
Wasn't just the tie bars.
Why?
Bly wouldn't have jumped just because of a shortcut on the tie bars.
If in danger or in doubt, run in circles, scream and shout.
Had to be something else. Something more.
Cock up, that's all.
Why did he jump?
Lifts weren't in yet. Tomorrow. I'll sort them tomorrow, Nathan and Neely and Feeney. Tomorrow. Shay and Shay.
You'll want him there?
If I can find them.
I got this from your old man a few years back.
You see a bushfire starting, you put out the match. Your dad stayed here in the 50s. Different types then. Working men, brickies. Your dad and Kelly.
Yeah, I heard.
Never took to you, lads. Never give you a nickname. Little things, but you see a bushfire starting, you put out the match. You know what I look for? Fellas in wellies. I start missing all the bed sheets. They make torags out of them. Then there's fellas with suitcases. Can I see in there? Well, I'll be buggered. Your sheets. Then there's slummers like yourself. Out, pal. Before Brady, the dancing bear, gets a grip on you.
Kimber's had stock in hand. They could do it fast at a good price. As soon as I took over, I told you I didn't want them on any site I was.
Could just be this 2 or 3, couldn't it? Well, it doesn't have to be the whole floor.
They've had their asses towed off every job they've been on for the past 2 years.
And what it comes down to, of course, is lousy site supervision.
It comes down to a fiddle on contract. You save 3 inches of steel on every bar. By the end of the job, that's a few extra quid in your back pocket.
No, not my back pocket, yours. Your site agent.
I can't watch everything. I had 10 revisions from standard on tie bars alone.
Damn shame you didn't get one of them right, wasn't it? All right, okay. You're not to blame, he's not to blame. You're just a couple of 3-day-old lamb bams frisking innocently around the hillside, and I'm left with a £500,000 cornflake packet.
You don't know it isn't just this floor, or just that tie bar.
It's going to cost me £50,000 a floor to find out, though, isn't it?
What do Kimbers say?
See a solicitor.
What do they say?
Take him to court.
You going to?
Of course we are. We're having everybody in this afternoon, and what we are going to do is hold that door shut as long as we can. All right?
Be at the club tonight. Slacey's had a bit of trouble. Nothing to do with me, but he mightn't take it like that. But why not come back for a week or so to be on the safe side? It might get rough.
Go home, Dad. Sleep it off. Get washed and shaved.
Shay's had a bit of trouble this morning. I have. Left his digs. He'll be looking for someplace. Give me a ring if he shows. I'll get rid of him for you.
Go home, Dad. You embarrass me.
It's going to get rough if Slacey fights it. Been with me a long time, Freddie. Not paying you enough?
I live in those bloody files. I'll give you every name, Blyad.
I hope you've got clean hands. If you haven't, I'll cut them off. Mr. Slacey, box 2.
New address. I'm still not good enough for you. Can you tell me why we should pay for you to move to a 175 Old Bedford Road? Why didn't you want to stay at the hostel anymore?
I'd like to keep both my kneecaps.
Slacey, no relation, I suppose, to...
Yes, a relation you suppose to.
And you found the new address by yourself?
Just watch me with the street map.
It's a thick file, this, for someone with a college education. Building studies, management.
I get a lot of bad head colds. Got to have a lot of time off.
No point, is there?
Not much.
I mean, we've had this sort of chat with you many times in the past 18 months, haven't we?
You have.
Nothing gets through, does it?
No.
Look, can't you see you're not the sort of bloke we're supposed to be spending our time on down here?
Time for a chat, have you? Not keeping you from a cup of tea, an urgent biscuit.
Test. Check. Takes as long as I want it to. Now, no children, are there, Mr. Slacey?
Just got to lift my foot under the table. There'll be none of yours either.
The rent book is straight, not a fake. Straight. Opposite of bent. Bent as in how a sosh clerk's head works.
Wait over there, Slacey. I'll see the supervisor.
I'll remember you, pal.
Hear it every day.
I'll remember the face.
Look, we're working blokes like yourselves, you know? Wait over there.
How long?
It could be all bloody day. And what does it matter? Where have you to go to?
You should have stuck to what you know, the housing. You going into commercials like a fish trying to ride a bike. That's a wall or a row of steps. Do it again and it comes off your bonus.
Still the betting man.
And the drinking man.
Have a couple on me and bring some lame nag ill luck by bunging that up her nose. You take a wee trip back across the Irish Sea, Michael, for a week or two.
You don't own me, Slacey.
You'll be back in the dosses before you're done, like your flash of a brat.
At least I got out of it once, not like some. You keep your nose in your flapping gob out of this town for a month. You blab about those tie bars. And I'll blacklist you. You're down to the Sally Ann.
Ah, wellies to wellies. I'll open the book, you ardent toe rag. Who lands in the gutter first? You or your gossoon of a brat?
It's all right, Shay. No bother. Maggie wants a word with you. Remember, Maggie? Tell us in.
No.
Tell us when it's done.
I'll put them on your tab. I don't suppose I've got one still.
Ah! Good old Eric!
Can't have heard me.
Are you going to get drunk, or can we talk?
Good old Eric. I see they've got a new road sign down by Lampard Street. Beware of low-flying company secretaries.
You've been out on the street for 12 months. Not enough? Come back in.
No.
Come back.
I am back. Where he came from. The hostels. The spikes. If he wants me back, he'll have to cut my legs off and wheel me back on a small wooden trolley. How'd you find me? Ah, the Social Security. You've got them everywhere, haven't you?
I'm the old money, Shay. My family didn't get off the boat half an hour ago.
Needed my old man, though, didn't you? You had the sense to go in with Slacey when you needed someone to put the firm into the good times.
You can take the man out of the bog, Shay, but never the bog out of the man.
Your old man was as bent as mine. Fiddling building licenses as the bombs were falling.
He had the sense to join the club. Slacey can't bear to get his feet out of gumboots.
Sod him. And you. I had a little drink in memory of that poor bastard Bligh. Then I had a bigger one, thinking how it's going to screw you up, his impression of a flying brick.
Why should it screw us up?
They won't want to know you. It'll be white sheets and a bell.
We'll fight it. Slacey may be 7 parts a pig, but he and I don't run away.
I do. I get my dole money, or my pay packet. I put that down for my board. I put that down for boozing. I'm a happy man, Maggie. For the first time ever.
I'm out of my mind with worry, Shay. Everything's riding on selling that block.
If I was you, and money can sort it, I'd go and see Meikle.
Isn't he still inside?
He's back on the old stand.
He's a crook.
He's an ex-crook.
I need you, Shay. Need you.
Does Slacey?
He's older. He's still off the booze, but the roaring boy's slowing down. Even Slacey it had to happen to.
That's me doing a funny walk behind his coffin. Maggie, that's me peeing up the side of his gravestone. Does he still go and visit her once a week? Nice try, Maggie. Nice try. You couldn't lend us a couple of quid, could you? Just till the dole.
Timesheets, 3rd week of November.
I want to leave a message for ex-Councillor Meikle. I'm a co-director of Slacey Build. I'd like to arrange a meeting for tomorrow. I suggest you call me at the following numbers.
Go on, take it. Everyone else has got the dropsies, why not you? My first day as contracts manager, I was dropped a set of car keys. New car, it was in the car park, smelling of paint. Window frames, that's what the guy wanted. The contract for window frames. From top to bottom, darling, this game can be a 10-yard sprint to the door of Aladdin's cave or a forced march to sweet FA. From you to me. Why not, eh?
What do you want? On who?
Neely. Mr. Clean. Neely. Bly. Anything.
Take the door off paint.
Stick it out the way. If Shay Slacey ever comes back, he'll drink the stuff. Oh. What are you, Oh. I didn't know they did one in cod and chips.
Don't half fancy himself, that Ponce Nathan.
Pass the parcel. You designed it, right? He confirmed the specifications. He passed it on to the drone office. He checked the steelwork. The building inspector passed it. But when the music stops, it seems like poor old Slacey howls that parcel every time.
All I know,
Wesson, is that there's supposed to be 7 inches of steel tying the concrete blocks that form the floor to the ones that make the walls. Will power alone keep the bloody thing up, will it? I thought we could keep it quiet, keep it amongst ourselves. But you know this business, there's always a squeaker. I need £50,000 to strip the 6th floor. Then I'll see if the other floors need checking.
You won't get it from us.
You might change your mind when you go back to the office. I've slapped Brits on the lot of you this morning. The lot of you.
Can I use the phone?
This is the Third World War, Fullerton. You and your firm have just landed a bit part.
Bluff, Slacey. You'll never get a law firm to take this sort of thing on.
Not the boys in your pocket, no. The ones in the club. I have a London firm to do this. Out-of-town boys like myself.
Corner boys. Careful crooks.
With sore heads and bad teeth.
Your bus.
I'll bring you lot with me.
You might try.
Who needs a firm with writs hanging all over it? You paid to help put this right.
You can't cavalry charge this one.
You think I cut corners? You think Slacey Bill cuts corners? Wait till you see the corners these flash boys will cut out of your sides.
Why did Bly jump?
I was hoping you'd tell me. Take the message back. I'm coming out of my corner with a broken bottle in each hand.
Don't put your hands on the broken bottle, Slace.
You
think those Rits got in at him?
In this game, builders get Ritz like bums get spots. Go bust.
I've thought of it.
A new firm, with Shay up front to impress the bankers and insurance.
College kid.
I know where there's money. Meikle. We start a new firm with Shay. Meikle puts us in touch with the development money. We buy this block for knockdown price, and they'll pay for the repairs.
And buy me out like they did to Kellett.
It's the only way. You've got to go up a league, Slacey, or you'll go bust anyway.
Dad. We'll see if they're warm. If he was here last night. This afternoon. Go on. Smell them. See if you can smell me and Shay on them. I'll drive you home when you're too drunk to get yourself from the club. I'll clean your house after you're sick. I'll sit and hold your hand and say, yes, Dad, no, Dad, when you're crying drunk instead of roaring drunk. But that door is not open to you, night or day. What?
I still keep my ear to the ground. In the buildings. Slacey's going to fight.
That involves me.
You don't know the half of it.
You're out of it, Dad. You are bought out. You're nothing to do with the buildings.
Slacey'll want Shay at his shoulder.
Slacey's no more time for Shay than you have.
Shay's on the streets. Might come here. You don't want him back. You know where the mother is, don't you? Locked up with the headbangers. She couldn't take Slacey. You couldn't have stuck Shay. Yeah, okay, I know. Once I thought, yeah, this is the fella. So the queer one. Slacey's son, not just another bucko, college, tie round his neck instead of his trousers. But it didn't work. Because Shay's the spitting image of his dad and me. It didn't work, and it won't work ever.
The orange and the green. Wind your watch on. 300 years, Dad. You love them tattered old banners, don't you?
They still count. Slacey and me, we were like that. But doesn't mix. I admire the man for it, I do. Making his way, though being a proddy. Still counts. Dented him like it dented his missus. It's twice as hard digging with the wrong foot. The big wheels roll. Orange and green.
Me and Slacey. You and Shay. Your mother and the cancer. We're not in charge, Fidelma. Just wishing one stopped them big wheels rolling. Nor even will loving.
Your heart scared he's coming back to me. You must know something I don't about me.
I hope you mark the drinks up to me. Of course you would, wouldn't you?
Like in real life, the lady pays. Slacey ever get up here?
He used to kick the ball into the hole.
Could you get me membership on the firm?
If there is one much longer. Depending on what fiddle you had with Kimbers.
I got 2 bottles of scotch off him for the contract. It was straight. Straight as anything ever is in the business.
I'll have your balls if it was you.
Bly always was a little crook. You know that.
You looking for another job? Supposing I were to tell you that we were going into development.
I'd say you were daft. Property development. He can't even put one office block up. No, there's still money in houses. You couldn't put more than £1,000 of labour and materials into one of them if you tried. Not that anyone ever does. I know the real money's in commercial, but Slacey can't even put one low-rise office block up straight.
You keep talking about Slacey. It was going to be Shay and me, but...
Well, before or after he became a test pilot for Slumberland?
He's as big a pig as his father. So?
I'd want on the board. I'd want to drink here.
Did you have anything to do with those tie bars?
No.
Do you know who did?
No. Another drink, Mrs. Anderson.
You're going to be my boy. You have to run your little legs off for me.
I never did like the Irish.
I have a son, Michael.
You a bit of trouble at the office block, I'm told.
I see you have an ex-employee of mine here.
You could say he's been working for the two of us a few years. You should have stuck to houses. It's what you know. Out of your depth.
You've been telling fellas for years I'd be out of my depth just paddling. I need £50,000 to strip the tie bars on that floor.
And 50,000 for each of the other floors?
Maybe.
You want me to loan it to you?
Either that or I sell out or go bust. 50,000, any rate you like.
I like a good joke. Especially if it's Irish.
And I run Shay out of town.
I've been looking to give him the same message. Stay away from my girl.
If the two of us lean on him.
You'd rather do it this way than go for English money?
I keep my ear to the ground as much as you, Michael. They want to run Shay instead of me.
Maggie?
There's others. Maggie's family money's in it too. They want me out.
So, you railroad Shay instead?
He's a bum. He'll never be anything.
I keep telling Fidelma.
He goes out of town. You don't have to worry about him going back with your girl. And I don't have to watch my back for Maggie.
The advantage of dealing with fellas who lie through their teeth half the time is that half the time they're telling the truth.
I'm a college kid. A smart-ass, like you people keep pointing out so kindly to me. You gave Slacey's tart my address. If I bung in this letter of complaint, you'll very soon be on my side of the counter, pally. Who else was asking after me?
I only... Just Maggie. Look, I've made no money out of this. It's just nice to be able to do someone a favour, that's all.
It's your day of days then, little man. I want a big one done. I want a counter payment. How much can you sign for?
25.
Try again. Or I post this.
Jean's got some overtime sheets in main office. They need signing. Do you want me to file those for you? Ta.
I made a fool of me, John. A fool of me on my own sight.
£11 a week, all in. Can't be bad.
Christ, are you still here?
Jim Slacey. You were a bugger, you were. You and that pal of yours. Got a club now,
Kill it.
Aye. You've done well, the pair of you.
Still busy?
Different sort now. Not the building crowd. Remember them? 4 o'clock. The hat. Jimmy the Limp.
The Gannet. Oh, wild lads, some of them.
Wouldn't have built a bloody town without you. Looking for your lad, Jim. Moved on. Get him sorted out, Jim, before he hits the road.
Any idea where he's gone?
Been fellas asking.
Give us a ring.
Hey, look at that, eh? Slacey Bill, eh?
You look after that. That might soon be a collector's item.
Aye. You might want a bed sometime, eh? It might come to that.
Booze, work, kip. Got a lot going for it.
Anytime you want a bed, Jim, just you bang on that door. What's up with lad, Jim?
He caught a bad case of education. It's bad for your balls. You lose them.
I'm going away for a bit. Out of town. I thought I'd
Money.
look you up.
You on the cadge?
Okay. Time for a coffee. You moved then? I tried to look you up last night. I'm flavour of the month at the moment. They're all after me. Try in London. I'm all right for cash. Just I thought I'd look you up and... a limp handshake, if nothing else. Well, you still in the same job? Still refusing to work for your old man?
What do you want, Shay? What are you after?
I am a bit short, actually. Need a couple of bob. It's a long time since I bought any gear.
Couldn't you have just got on the train? Just pissed off? If you're owed 500 from the sale of the house, you can have 20 of it. You'll have to come to the flat.
Here's to the big fellas. Your da and mine.
Not such big fellas.
You're not standing between them.
Who is after you?
Heavies. Large. Assorted. Your old man and mine. They still think this is the Wild West show. Still the 50s. It's all right, this.
Must impress the boyfriends.
Yeah. I'll have them queuing up on the stairs.
You're a right young Scot, Mrs. Slacey.
You're a right bloody chancer, showing up again.
On the carriage. That's all. Just give us the 20 and I'll go.
Why couldn't you have just pissed off like you did before?
Because I'm a chancer. Because I'm Big Jim Slacey's son. Because I still want you.
And I want you.
I'll give you something for your 20 quid. I'll give you something for confession.
Yes, but only a little something.
20 quid's worth, Scot.
Well, not worth 20 pence, you chancer.
Nathan.
Emphysema. A peculiarly bad-tempered perversity on the part of the almighty jokester. I can breathe in with no trouble, but the lungs close, so I can't breathe out. How does he manage to think 'em all up, eh? You realise, of course, that I have no official standing in any of this. It's just that some people were good enough to stand by me during my trouble and kind enough to use me in matters. This is... I don't think I know.
Tim Nathan, contracts manager.
Shay?
The composition of the new board hasn't been decided yet.
Mrs. Henderson, Maggie and I feel that we could present a package of proposals to your backers. To anyone who you could put us in touch with regarding finance, which would well repay them to consider. We've identified various sites for medium and low-rise office blocks, warehousing and other speculative developments.
Where is Slacey? Now, why isn't he here instead of this wind-up toy?
The final composition of the board is a matter for us, Mr. Meikle, and us alone.
Have you come here to do a deal with me, Mrs. Henderson? Maggie? Have you come here to lay terms? 4 years ago, I offered Slacey the lot, all the cash he needed for the new block, and I was to be taken on for public relations. Well, he took it 4 years ago, and then he pulled out. Let me ipsy-dipsy the plan through the council and then told me to stuff the deal. Got Shay to sort the money out. Big shot, Slacey. You have no options. You have no choice in this. Slacey hands that block over to us without terms, or he ends up back in the dust holes he came from. Now get it straight, Mrs. Henderson. This is personal. This is personal against Slacey just as much as it's business.
I want no part of your quarrel. Hell, I'm a West of Ireland man. And what's a West of Ireland man doing in a row between a North and South of Ireland man? Besides which I'm broke. Kellis barman ran off at the lot. Look, I can't keep away from the buildings. I'll lay the stick across me and take me back, Jim.
What the hell have I got to take you back to?
Kellis been crowing that he's had you crawling for the door to fix the tie bars.
I need his dough to strip one floor. How many others need doing?
Maybe just the one.
I was due for the drop. I crossed the boys in the club. Big shot, Slacey.
Out of your depth.
I used boots and fists. That lot played tag with hatchets. I was due for the drop a long time.
When Kelly catches up with Shay, he's going to cut his legs off.
I need his dough.
And you're going to let him do that to your boy.
That block stays mine.
You work for Kimbers? Steel work?
That's right.
You're the rep?
Yeah.
I'm Slicey's site agent.
So what?
You made a fool of me. You made a joke out of me.
Stay with me.
That solves nothing. It didn't before.
I'll do anything.
I'm a chancer. Like the two big fellas. The 7:30 train. That's me in the buffet car. Oh!
Bly fixed Kimbers for the tie bars. Meikle fixed the building inspector to let the tie bars through. And sometime after the topping out, they'd have the building inspected again. Find the balls up and I'm left with 10 floors of vertical rubble. I go bust. And Meikle's friends get my block for bent halfpennies. Oh, Bly gets his cut from Meikle and cuddles up to the next outfit that thinks I can bum deal the club. Only you big dumb bastard, you stick your chisel through a wall and get us a breathing space. You threw him off that roof. You might as well have picked that man up by the belt and...
Hey up!
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah?
Poor bastard.
You sure?
That was Neely. It seems it's only the 6th floor tie bars need doing. He fisted Kimber's rep.
Ah, Neely! Stuck one on him. And an Irish apology. A smack in the gob.
Hey, excuse me.
got him here, Slacey. At the club.
I'll come to collect, and I want him clean.
That wasn't part of the deal.
This is business, Michael. Just business.
It's personal. Very personal, Jimmy. He spent the afternoon with Fidelma. It's got very personal.
I'm coming to get him, Michael. Team-handed.
I'm a Kerryman, Jimmy. You know how a Kerryman cleans his underpants? That's just what I'm about to do to Shay.
Get in there.
Stay out of it, Michael, you're too old.
Ah, you're no chiseling yourself, Jim. Let's up, will you? I do love a scrap. You'll tell us what side I'm on, won't you?
Which side do you want to be?
Ah, the losing one, of course. Is there any other worth fighting for?
What keeps me here is the rate of beer, the women and the crowd.
Hold it!
They'd be giving him a hammering.
And doesn't he need a good one? Wild West show. They'll never change. You're back, son. For good.
God will show us the path of life. In his presence is the fullness of joy, and at his right hand there is pleasure for evermore. Unto him that is able to keep us from falling, and to present us faultless before the presence of his glory with exceeding joy, to the only wise God, our Saviour, be glory and majesty, dominion and power, both now and ever. Amen.
Amen.
You'll lose the bloody lot. You and Kellett between you.
Not in the housing. Not in what we know.
Meikle won't let you. You're a bum. You always were.
Sending over for your gear, Maggie.
You won't be happy till you're back in the hostels again, will you? Clean bed, 10 pints a night.
Who said anything about a clean bed?
Shit. On the site. 10. Tomorrow. We're not going to be all that happy, you know.